Alright, welcome back to Edgewater. We are heading down here to the shop. It just warmed up a bit. And, well, it's time to put some seed in the ground. Things have warmed up enough that we can go ahead and get planted. Or get started planting. But I've got to come down here and pick up a seeder. Now, we've got to lease it. We just can't afford a seeder. Can't afford to buy one, so we leased one. It was kind of an expensive lease. I don't think I've ever spent this much money on renting a piece of equipment, but we had to have it, and I think it's going to do just fine. Talked to Roger down here yesterday, and went ahead and set this up. He called me first thing this morning, said it was here and ready to go. Come on down, pick it up, and we'll have it for the month. Try and get everything in the ground that we need. Well, let's see if I can. Can't really see. Hopefully we're lined up. All right, let me hop out here and see. See how good of a job I did. Oh man. I'm gonna have to bring it over a bit. Well, let me get this thing hooked up. Alright, we got it hooked up. We're heading on out. We need to run over here to the co-op, see about getting some seeds. Well, man, we've done a lot since the last time I made a video about the farm. We have got quite a few things done. Got Randy settled in. He's actually bunking in the barn now. I've moved out of the barn. Yes, that's right. The builder was able to get the house finished. Went up really quick. They did a fantastic job. Stayed on the job. Worked overtime. They got that thing built in a jiffy. So I have moved into the house. The family's moved up here. So we're all back together again. Everyone's happy. Yeah, so everything's good. And oh, by the way, last time I was up here, had the camera rolling, I was over in that shed there trying to get lime, and well, I didn't record it, but I actually have to get the lime over here. They sell the lime and the fertilizer over there in that shed. Seeds are over in front of us, so yeah, I was actually in the wrong shed. So hopefully that didn't confuse anybody. But yeah, we're going to pull in here, and I don't know if they're going to want me to pull in or if they're going to bring the seeds out with the little loader there. I don't know. I don't know if this will go in. You know, I better check with somebody and see what they want me to do. So let me I'll go find somebody and see what they want me to do down here. And we'll be right back. Alright, well, we got the seeds loaded up. Could not fit in that shed. They said do not pull in here, that will not fit. So they brought it out with forklift and got it loaded up very quickly. So hey, there's the house. That's the house we put in. Let's walk over and take a look at it. It doesn't really fit in with the barn, but that's okay. Because right now, as of now, that barn is temporary. I think we're going to get rid of it at some point as we continue to improve. But yeah, this is the house. I had the front of the house with the big windows and the balcony and everything, overlooking the pond, facing the sun. Should get some good warmth in those big windows. So yep, they did a good job. They put some grass seed out here. You see it's grown out around the house a little bit faster than that natural grass. I think they put out some quick growing grass seed. So yeah, they did a really good job. Put it up really quickly. It looks pretty good. Nice and cozy. Very much insulated. So it should be good for this winter. Yeah, I'm happy about it. It cost me $95,000, which I thought was really reasonable. But yeah, it's a little kit that they assemble at the factory. Then they just bring it on a truck and throw it together. So I guess what they save in labor cost on site is how that becomes a little bit more affordable. So what have we done since the last time? We've done a little bit of cleanup work. You notice around the trees it looks a little bit cleaner. We've gotten rid of some of the smaller trees that were just kind of growing up amongst the larger trees. You notice this area is cleaned out. Had old Randy out here with a stump grinder. He got all these stumps taken care of, and then I took the bush hog and mowed down these bushes. We still got a little divot here where the hog waller was. It's still a little muddy and a little wet there. But yeah, everything, took some trees down around in front of this shed out here. It was having trouble getting equipment in and out. It was a little bit tight. So we took the trees down that were right here in front of the shed, right along the drainage area. So that opens that up just a little bit. I just did a little bit of cleanup work. We've got some of the bushes mowed down, cleaned it up, opened it up. Oh, I missed a bush here. It's done grown back. But yeah, it looks a lot cleaner now. We got these old cars that were still left on the property. I've contacted a local fella here. He actually removes junk metal, so he's going to come and pick those up, I believe, here pretty soon. I got that one over there. Still a bunch of bushes around that one. He's going to have to drag that one out. But you know what? Now that I think about it, I had a call yesterday. Someone calling about the property. They actually thought the property was for sale. So let me take the sign down here real quick before I forget about it again. There we go. That's better. All right. That way we won't be getting any more calls. So we are about to start planting our crops. So we have this field here. We have the field that's back there. And then we have some fields over there on that side of the house. I'm going to plant a few different crops. Now, one of the goals up here is to make a little bit of profit. But we also want to spread out our risk here. We don't want to plant all the same crops. So we're going to plant a few different crops. And we're also going to try to make some seeds a little bit later on. So we're not going to plant that field yet. We're going to move on back here to the back. And I'll show you why here in just a moment. All of the fields have been plowed. And actually, while I had the Terrigator, we got the line put out. I went ahead and took it back down to town and picked up a load of fertilizer and went ahead and put some fertilizer out on most of the fields. Look at the deer out there. This field over here, we did have to put some fertilizer out. This one here in front of us, we did as well. But this one over here to the right, whoever had that before me had really put out some fertilizer on it. It had plenty of nitrogen. So we don't need to put anything else. Matter of fact, we will not have to put any fertilizer out on that field. So that's good. It'll save us a little bit of money. Ooh, it's bumpy. Well, we're going to start on this back field. That's the most curvy field I got. But I've done something. After we got done plowing, got a little bit of grass seed. Went down Tractor Supply, picked up some grass seed, and spread it out there down here in the middle. Let it grow, and now we have a little bit of a divider between the fields. This is going to help me keep the field separated. Give us a little buffer. That way we can separate the fields a little bit. So we are going to start on this field here, and we're going to plant some wheat. I know that's a kind of a standard crop. We got some crops, other crops we can plant up here, but we're going to go with wheat in this field. And then I haven't decided just yet what we're going to plant on those two fields, or that field up there by the house, and then those two fields. But we're going to plant a few different crops. That way we can have some different income. They all will sell at different times of the year a little better. Oh, and I need to tell you, I got an extension on my visa. I sure did. Got an extension, so we are good to go for another 6 months. Alright, we'll get this thing unfolded. Let's get going. Alright, looks good there. Everything looks to be down. Alright, I think we are okay. So let's go ahead and fire this thing up. Alright, that blower's going back there. Sounds good. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. I think I should be about lined up there on that ridge. Let's see how we're looking. Looking good, actually. Wow. Alright, we'll hold it right here on this ridge. As we go down the field, it's going to be rather bumpy. Whew. Now this seeder, I believe, moves on pretty quick. It does not put out any fertilizer, it just puts out seeds, so that's fine. We have already put out the fertilizer and we can just put some out later if we need to. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this get the seeding started. I've been up here and really hadn't done much. I felt like we kind of was on the losing end of that flax harvest early on. Didn't really make a whole lot of cash off the deal. Didn't get a whole lot of yield off the fields. They were in such poor shape. I'm thinking we're going to really see a big improvement this year or this season with our harvest. Hopefully things go a little bit better. Glad to have the family back up here. I sure am. Woo. And glad to be in a house with plumbing. No more outhouse. No more outhouse. Alright, let's get that raised up. Did it raise up? I think it did. Nope. There we go. Pulled the wrong lever. Alright, let's get pulled around here. We're just going to swing around. Oh no. Did I not have it down the whole way down? Oh geez. Oh my goodness. Let's get turned around here. You've got to be kidding me. Man, I cut that sharp, didn't I? Whew. I did not have it down the whole way. How did I do that? I'm just up here chatting away and completely messed up. Well, let me get this thing fixed. Straighten back up here and figure it out. Alright. Well, we have moved on to the next field. We got that field done. And all of the wheat is planted. We're moving over here. And we're going to plant some sorghum over here. We're going to use these two fields as our seed fields. We're going to grow this off, harvest it, and then try and convert it to sellable seed. Try and increase our profit margin just a bit by making the seeds. So yeah, we have got one field down, 4 to go. Oh shoot. Oh, Randy's calling me. Hang on a second. Let me get this. See if I can drive and talk to him at the same time. Hey. Hey there, Mr. Mike. What's up, Randy? Well, you want a ryegrass seed? Is that correct? No, Randy. I need you to get some flax seed. Oh, well, that's not even close. No, it's not, Randy. Not even close. Alright, I'll pick that up. Anything else you need? No, I don't think so. I think we'll be good to go. If you can just bring that down here. Alrighty, we'll get her done. Alright, thanks. Yep, send him on a little seed run. Guess he needs to start writing this stuff down. I'll tell you what, well, he has been a pretty good help up here since he moved up. That joker's already got him a little girlfriend. Canadian girlfriend up here. Met her in town. I think she works down there. Well, I don't really know where she works, to be honest with you. But she works somewhere down in town. And he ran into her, and they have been dating now a couple weeks. He's pretty much staying in the shed condo. Barndominium, I think is what we we like to call it. But yeah, he's bunking out there now. You know, I don't know what's going to happen when we decide to tear that place down. He may have to find him somewhere else to sleep, because there's not enough room in the house. Got the family up here with us, so yep. Yeah, I don't know where old Randy's going to be once we tear down the barndominium. We'll figure something out. Tell you, this field here is kind of tight. You know, I'd probably need to make a little headland pass, try and get that squared away. So yep, we got a lot of seeding to do. We're going to get this field done and then move over into the others. Like I said, we're going to plant a few different crops, try and get everything in the ground. Right now it's time to plant. Everything is on the calendar to be planted, so we're going to keep going and get this done. See if we can't get it finished, and then maybe we can pick up some work here locally to make a little spending money. I've been looking over the winter when things were slow and just really nothing come up, but happened to check today, and there was actually a lot of folks needing some help, so might put old Randy to work, see if we can't get some cash flowing in here.